Where are Rattle? No resting now. Rattle knows.
Ascending stones? I don't know. We got library cards. And then if you want to
Let's do the finding out now.
Yes, let's
Do
do.
we sound good?
Do let's.
Round
Test.
2, we back.
Testing.
Yes.
Task.
Cool.
We started
We're in
from the
business.
bottom.
Yes.
Heck
We
yeah.
made it. Hello. That never started. Never happened, I mean.
Never
No.
happened. Hi, we're live
We've
for the
always
first
been
time
here.
tonight.
Redo.
Hello, everybody.
We are Fateful Encounters.
We are?
We are.
That's a
I
cool
am.
name.
I like it.
I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, Jen came up with it. I don't know, maybe.
I don't remember.
Maybe.
It's been like 2 years.
Yeah,
Oh my
like,
god, it's been
like 12 years.
no, it hasn't been 2 years. It's been like a year and a half since the beta of Fateful Encounters was in discussion. Anyway, it's Monday. Sorry, I'll stop talking.
But yeah, new
It is
art.
Monday.
Good eye, Monkey Man.
Monday. Yeah, new art. Super good. Announcements. We're happy to be here.
We're happy to be here. We're still
That's a
happy to
very
be
important
here.
announcement. Thank you,
good.
Pond. I
We're
appreciate
very
that.
happy to have everyone who's in chat here with us today to enjoy this misery that we're about to endure. Wait, no, it's not Wednesday.
This
Never
misery.
mind. To enjoy this wonderful
Oh,
forest.
what?
I said we
Misery.
sad today. No, that's Wednesdays.
I don't want to be sad.
Who said you weren't going to be miserable today?
True.
What? But Tides of War is like this happy-go-lucky campaign. I'm surprised. Okay.
Yeah, you guys haven't cried before.
No.
No.
No, but I'm ready to burn down Abel's family's house. I'm ready. I'm ready. This whole forest
Just
can
like
burn.
that, huh?
Yeah, the whole forest can burn. I don't care. They hurt my boy, my sweet bean.
Oh.
Our sweet Abel Bean. All right.
Sweet summer child.
We ready for a recap?
So yeah, no announcements or anything like that.
I think we're good. Who are we?
good.
Who are you people? Who are we?
yeah.
Who the hell are you?
We are Fateful Encounters. Welcome
That's who we
to the
are, but
Dungeons
who-
and Dragons
who
stream.
Who
are
the hell are you?
Yeah, tell me about you.
Well, my name is Abel. I am a Firbolg. Well, monk, way of mercy.
Played by Sumner. Hi, everybody. I'm going to,
I'll popcorn it over to Ms.
Oh, I'm Dylan, and I will. Dylan is played today by Miz, the goblin, and he's Dylan's a sweet bean. I guess whatever, but I'm gonna give it to. It's someone that Miz is. Yeah, whatever. Cal Solis is pretty neat, I think.
Is that me?
Yes.
That's you.
That was your cue.
Hello, I play Cal Solus, the Triton Storm Sorcerer, and I am Pond. I go by Pond Plays on literally everything, and I love playing with Faithful Encounters because they're super fun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Cal Solus is new to the party and doesn't really know why they're here. Also, my pronouns are they, them, and so are Cal Solus's. Huzzah!
hey.
And Cal
That's easy to
Solus
remember.
has a little bit of a crush on Syndra, so we'll go with Syndra next.
Well, this is the first time I'm finding out about this, but my name is Syndra. I am a cleric of the sea. And I'm Jen. I'm online. And I'm here having fun. And I'm DM'd by Zach.
Me! I am Zach, and I am the DM this evening. And I'm very excited. Because we're about to get lost in these woods.
Cause I'm lost in the woods. Okay.
Zach is
I
our
couldn't-
Sky Daddy for tonight, and we'll take
That is
you.
true.
Well, let's go.
Our Sky Daddy.
It's the funniest term for DM for me.
So, with that, I would also like to say that each of us also stream on our own channels outside of Fateful Encounters, and we'd love to see you all there. You can find those in our descriptions below.
Yes.
Yes.
And now, they get to all roll to see who will get to recap.
Thought you were going to say initiative for like 2 seconds.
Rolled my fancy metal dice for this one, and I got a
Sumner,
17.
Sumner, you were excluded from this.
Oh.
17, okay.
Got a
Yeah,
natural
15.
20.
Okay.
Well, then I guess I'm doing all the recaps.
All right. From Mrs.'s point of view, here we
Wednesday and Mondays. So we came to the forest.
Here we go.
And we met Abel's people, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we give away kids, so we keep records. So when they come home, we can say, hey, this is your family, but you can't live with them." So we met Abel's family, and they said, "You can't live with us." And then Abel's sister was like, "My girlfriend's missing, and I guess we're going to help them. I don't know. I don't care. I honestly, I want to burn their house down, because Abel, I've never seen him cry. I've seen him die, but I haven't seen him cry. And he was almost in tears, and I want to burn their house down. Woo! Go team.
Go team!
Very good.
It was actually correct, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For one striving for accuracy.
I don't have any qualms.
Well,
I think that was pretty.
I don't know what you mean by that. I am very accurate.
I've seen.
Do you think I
throw
could make
many
a
bombs
boomerang
before.
out of a dagger if I wasn't accurate?
Wait, so every time you threw them up in the air, you were aiming for me?
No, that's a
I
game.
thought that
that's
was
just
just.
that's just a game. That's
Chance?
not. I don't use the boomerang dagger for knife throw.
Oh,
I use one of the other 20 daggers I bought.
fair enough.
Okay. I think that about covers it.
We're also currently lost in the woods, or about to
Well,
be.
As I
Somewhere
say,
in there.
we just got to this new area, just now. We're not lost
Yes.
yet.
Well, when we last left you, you walked through a pretty creepy archway in this forest. And when you walked through following Abel's sister Ulalith, when you turned around, it was not the same doorway. In fact, it was not the same forest behind you.
We're gonna
So,
be
yeah.
so lost. Can I still hear the singing?
Roll perception.
Alrighty. I don't think I can.
Okay.
I got a 4.
All right.
And this was singing that all of us could hear, right?
No,
it was
only
just
you
and me.
and Calsolus heard it.
Yep.
And Calsolus, okay.
Which is why Miz didn't say anything, because he didn't hear it.
Right. And Abel is walking right next to Ulabeth.
So how far did you make it in here before you left your partner?
I didn't walk in. I was too afraid to enter, and for good reason, because looks like we're not going back.
Not going back, huh?
I mean, look behind us. The doorway is not there.
I
Well-
look back. And is everyone with us? Okay. I want to roll perception for any trail, like a trail or a either a sound to follow, a smell to follow, tracks in the ground, so to speak. I'm not sure if that would be survival or perception, but
You can give me investigation.
investigation. Rolled a 19, so an 18.
Okay. You see some disturbances in the brush on the ground, but it's not enough to give you any kind of direction.
I see.
This is eerie. Do you have any idea how long we'll be here? Walking into... What are we expecting here exactly? I'm happy to be here, I'm happy to help where I can, but every step seems to be more damning than the last.
She kind of scoffs and looks to you and says, I know just as much as you do. We are both kind of going into this blind.
Can Abel hear the singing? The singing still?
You can give me a perception check as well.
Okay. Oh, wow. Hell yeah, I'm using that die more often. 25.
Ooh.
So you do hear the singing, and it sounds like it's coming from the south.
Can anybody else hear that?
Can Ms. hear it?
If you are trying to listen for it, go ahead and roll perception for me.
It's a very faint singing coming from the south. A female voice, if I'm not mistaken.
No, 7. Ms. doesn't hear shit.
Mhm.
No. Abel, are you sure you hear something?
Am I going insane?
He makes eye contact with Ulaleth.
Let me roll for her real quick. She looks to you. Are you still able to hear the singing?
Yes, I still can. It's... I heard it easier outside of the forest, but now that we're inside, it's harder and harder to find the direction, but my instinct is telling me south.
Let's try and follow it. I think that might lead us to where they took Valrona.
Right. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, Abel takes out his quarterstaff and grips it tightly.
Okay.
In anticipation.
I also just want to state that I do have mage armor cast.
Okay.
Sindra readies Shillelagh.
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 Sorry, every time I think of Shillelagh,
Gotta do it. It's the rules.
I do that. Yeah, I don't make the rules. Ms. is, as Cal Solus requested, bringing up the rear, but he does have his bent dagger and a stick of dynamite at the ready.
Perfect.
Okay.
Wait, is that lit?
No, why would it be lit? As I start to step on the wick in the dirt.
Okay.
But don't do that at home, by the way. Dynamite is highly volatile. Don't throw it on the ground and step on the wick. That's not a good thing to do.
It won't.
For those
stop
at
it.
home who have dynamite, don't light
Don't
it.
really anything Ms. does. Don't emulate.
Yeah, throwing sharp objects, exploding things.
I don't know. I
That's
just
a
felt like
no-no on
saying
Faithful
that I
Encounters.
threw the dynamite on the ground and then stomped on the wick was like that. That could lead to some misunderstandings. That's a very dangerous thing to do. But
Ms.
yes,
needs,
Ms. puts out the wick that he did light with his foot in the dirt.
Mids needs a disclaimer like they do at the beginning of Jackass.
These are not professionals. This is just an idiot. Don't do what he does. Actually, Miz is a professional. He gets paid to do what he does.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's not stupid.
Thank you,
But it's
Ms.
stupid in the most intelligent way. Anyway.
So Ulalith starts kind of moving into this forest.
And Abel follows,
Yeah.
walks alongside of her.
I'm like back towards Miz because I am weak and squishy.
Are we going to be able to find our way back out of here? Seems to be just a trail, maybe. Is this a fork in the road?
Looks like it.
So yeah, what are we seeing here?
So she points off to the right. She shows you what looks like another gnarled archway. I wonder if that could take us out of here, or if it's just another way to send us somewhere else.
That seems to be pretty specific. What makes you think you would send us elsewhere?
I mean, the one in our forest sent us here, so who knows where it would take us.
Looking up at the sky, does it seem to be... Is it nighttime or day? What time of day is this?
It's undiscernible because of the sheer amount of tree limbs and brush above you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Could I tell before we went into the forest?
Before you went in, it was daytime.
It was daytime for sure.
Yeah, like
Okay.
afternoonish.
So if it's undiscernible, then it is dark.
Does the sorry, Abel.
No, you're good.
Does the archway look like it has anything like in it? Like, could I potentially like throw something through it from what I'm seeing?
You could probably try.
Yeah. I just want to throw a firebolt through there and see what happens to it.
Okay.
Want me to roll to hit?
Sure.
In the forest, lighting things on fire. Is a 15.
Okay. You fire a firebolt through this archway, and it singes on a tree on the other side of it.
Okay. I see it singe the tree on the other side.
Mhm.
So I'll turn to everyone and I'll say, from what it looks like, that archway just leads to the next grove in this forest, but I'm not sure what happens if you put a body through there. That was just a firebolt.
Oh,
Does-
Miz!
I was gonna say your sister should go through since it's her lover that we're looking for.
I
Oh.
agree.
Can't say I disagree, actually.
Yeah, Lilith.
I'll
take
be
a
right
step.
behind you, Ululeth.
I'm gonna grab onto Abel's pant leg.
Okay. She seems hesitant, but seems to find the resolve and starts walking toward this archway. Now, inside of this archway is a bit of space, and then just on the other side, it's probably about 3 feet before it gets many trees and things that kind of fill that space behind it. But as she walks in, she just stands there. She's
Okay, hold on, Abel, don't move. I want to try and walk around the archway.
Not moving.
Like going through the forest around the archway to get to the other side without passing through it.
So it is incredibly difficult terrain.
I am a small creature.
So you're able to kind of like push through to get around this one. But it was very, very difficult. You do get around to, are you going to walk like you're walking through it?
I went around it. Yeah. So I went like,
Is there just as thick brush on the other side of it, miss? Or is it passable?
Yes, it's incredibly thick. Basically, where you see the lighter green trees is essentially impassable. Almost like this forest is like a maze.
so walking to the other side of it, I'm not seeing the spot that Calsolus did the firebolt at, and I'm not seeing Abel's sister, correct? That's kind of what I was trying to discern.
Well, like as if you were like looking through it, you're not seeing them.
If I'm on the other side of it, I don't see them on the other side, that stuff, right?
I mean, if you're able to get through the thick trees, I mean, the trees are blocking your
I'm
view,
2'4", and you said it was 3 feet thick. I can't imagine it'd be difficult to get on the other side of this 3 foot archway.
Well, the open non-brush covered space is about 3 feet into this archway and onto the other side. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
So
There's an archway.
There's an archway, and basically you've got 1 foot in front of it, 1 foot within it, and 1 foot behind it. And that is the 3 feet of clearance of no brush, just kind of just grass.
So even these
and
paths
dirt.
are very brush filled.
No, the path you're on is mostly just grass and dirt, and
But it's not a
I feel
So then
like
what's
it
the
would
1
be
foot
like trying
before and
to
after the
wiggle
archway then?
through topiary, like like big thick hedge brush topiary. I feel like it like trying to get through that would be like would be similar to what we're trying to get through if we don't.
I'm confused at what is the foot before and after.
it's just the space of like empty. There's just grass and dirt.
Then what are the paths also just grass and dirt? Then you said
Yes.
So then what's Ms. and Dylan want to know where the line of where this archway starts, because you said it's 3 feet, and so I don't want to accidentally step into this archway because it's a grass dirt path into a grass dirt path that's part of the archway.
So this archway is maybe 10 feet tall, and it's about 5 feet wide.
Okay.
And the 3 foot I gave you is saying that there is the ground in front of and behind this archway is kind of free of the brush and trees that are growing thickly.
So then my confusion then is coming from the pathway you said was the same way. So what's the divide?
No.
between-
The what you were crawling through to go around it, that is everything green on this map is the very intense brush.
Right, but the path that like Abel and Syndra and Calsolus are on is just a path. So what's the divide between the path and the archway?
It is. I guess I'm having the disconnect in communication here. The archway looks like a gnarled.
So here's what Ms.
Portal, I
is
don't know.
trying to do. I went to the other side, through the thicket brush, running through the hedge maze type of thing, like into the hedge of the hedge maze, difficult stuff, to see if the other side has a grove where Calsolus burnt through the firebolt and Abel's sister is. If they're not there, Ms. is going to go to the front, but not go through the archway yet. And I want to not accidentally walk within that foot before the gnarled wood archway that's part of this 3 feet of.
So behind it is almost like a wall of trees and stuff. Like you can't see it because there's so much in your face, like as if you were like in a jungle, you know?
So then Miz is just going to go all the way around then, and just to confirm that, like, he's trying to find the other side where Calsolis threw the firebolt, and he doesn't find it. So he just goes all the way around, comes out the other side.
Nothing, huh?
No, that's absolutely a portal. I would not trust it. I don't know where the portal starts.
I told her that I would be right behind her.
Nope. No.
What if she can't walk back?
I mean,
That's what I need to figure out
She's
first.
still right there in front of you guys.
Oh my god.
She didn't go anywhere. She's
Hello.
just standing in the portal.
Hello, Ulaleth. We were talking about someone else.
No, we weren't. Can Miz do Arcana, Nature, whatever kind of magic to figure out what this might be? I guess it'd be Arcana, even if it's Druid magic.
I could push her.
DM's discretion.
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana check.
19.
You know that this is gosh, I've just forgot all of my school's magic in my mind just now.
Okay. I do it too. Be in the way.
So this is absolutely a portal, huh? Why? I'm not turned off by walking through it.
This is
I think.
I also want to do an Arcana check on Abel's sister.
okay.
Only a 9.
What was that, Calsolis?
I think Calsolis is just going to walk through the portal that they just sent that firebolt through. They're just going to...
Bye.
Are we just going to let them walk through?
I really want to figure out what this is before we step through it. The last one we stepped through cut us off from going back the way we came, and I don't want to really fuck us over like that, right?
I suppose.
Right?
Well,
Has Calsolis already walked through?
Cinder looks for an animal
All right, you can
in
make
the
your turn.
area.
There does not seem to be any.
Cinder, can you like doctor Abel? Can you like doctor? Tell me if anything's different about your sister here. She went through the portal and came back.
Oh, it was as if nothing happened in this portal.
Huh.
She said nothing happened.
She said nothing happened, but what if there's some residue of magic or some
Can you
type
hear
of...
me, Calsolis?
Wait, okay, hang on. Where did you
I will
go?
hold.
Or the portal.
Through
That
the
same one?
portal, the same portal. Yeah.
Okay, you walk in, and just like her, you're standing in this archway. Nothing
wave.
happens.
Mysterious. Well, I see another path. Perhaps we should continue. We don't see Ulaleth's partner here. Archways sometimes exist. Perhaps this one is innocuous.
True.
You know, one of those archways.
A lovely archway it is.
I just don't think it's a bad idea to try and figure out what's going on before we start meandering our way into danger.
Yeah, I mean, that's valid.
We can chop it down if it makes you feel
I would
better.
rather not damage the forest in that way.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I could try to ask the forest to move.
I beg your pardon?
I'll just use charm plants
Oh,
as I touch my holy symbol.
That's a cool power.
So the plants have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But Cinder's intention is to craft a path in the direction that Abel was wanting to go, or Ms. Yeah, I could just. Everything within 30 feet for 1 minute. Okay. Just seeing how long it lasted.
And so, what are you doing with the plants?
Move! Get out the way!
So,
Plants,
Oh, say please.
please!
Thank you.
so Syndra makes these calls to the plants, and they don't respond.
These assholes. All plants are sentient beings. Why are you not speaking to me? Start yelling at this tiny little plant.
Is this a joke? I can't tell.
Is it not talking to you?
It's not a joke. I don't think it's saying anything back.
Are you sure you can talk to plants?
I can talk to plants. It's
Are
not
you
saying
sure?
anything to me. It's just supposed to. It's just supposed to do what I say. It doesn't actually speak.
Right? Yeah. No. The plants don't seem to respond to your command.
I hold on to my charm, and then I just kind of let go of it really quick, and it just aggressively flaps against my chest as I drop it really quickly because I'm pissed.
And you're sure you can make plants do what you want?
Yes, Ms.
Then maybe they're not plants.
Huh.
That's actually smart.
Do you act surprised?
I would like to do a nature
I have
check
good
on these
ideas.
plants.
Okay.
22.
They look like plants. They smell and taste like plants. I think
Why
they're
are you
plants.
eating it, Syndra?
I want to Arcana check these plants.
I have rations.
Okay.
I'm not eating them for. Oh my!
Did the grass tell you to eat it?
Dirty 20.
You're the
sorry.
one making cow sounds earlier, Abel.
Have you seen his ears?
I
He's
was.
kind of a cow person.
There's no magic present on these plants.
Okay. So I went through the one that goes to the north, right?
Yeah, you walked into it
Okay.
and you stood there.
I just want to make sure that I'm currently positioned where I actually am. Can I see anything from up here? Like anything like in this area? Like what is it? Is there more path that I'm looking at or
No,
more-
it is, like I said, right behind it is thickly grown forest
Just
to the
useless.
point that you can't pass through it.
Okay. All right. I want to take out one of my one of my daggers.
Okay.
I'll slide it out of my little thigh sheath that I keep it in. And on one of the like a small piece of the wood that makes the archway, I want to just carve a little like a little horizontal line, like a minus sign.
Okay.
Not super deep, just faint
Just
and
a little scratch in it.
just a little scratch, a little tack mark. And then I think we should probably keep moving if that's a dead end. We're not going to find your sister standing here or your sister's partner standing here and arguing about what is or isn't a plant in a
To
forest.
agree. And my jokes are running dry. Trying to make light of the situation, but I feel like I'm making things worse. There's a path that looks like this way.
After you.
Thank
I will
you.
follow.
Well, come on, everybody.
And Abel takes the lead this time, kind of beckoning for Ululeth to come with, and walks down the pathway. Is it okay if I just move my token freely? I'm not sure if I'm able to. I don't want to
Yeah.
reveal anything accidentally.
So, whenever you see these trees, like the ones you were standing up at the top there, know that these are archways. And so let me know if you decide to pass through them. That's all I need to know. But yeah, move freely as long as it's within the area, kind of the path there.
Another archway.
So
But it
would
looks like
seem.
I can see through this one.
What you see? As I walk up. and look for myself.
Can Abel see through this archway to the other side? Or is there brush on the other side, just like the last one?
You do see through it, and it does look like there is another path on the other side of it.
Does it look like these archways are made by a person or naturally grown?
Almost as if they were magically grown into this kind of archway shape.
Ululeth, have you ever seen something like this? Is this some type of fearbold magic of some kind?
This is unfamiliar to me. I mean, it's the same as the one we entered through to get here.
I suppose. Well,
Might I try blowing it up?
I am personally not opposed.
I'm not hearing a no, so I take the dynamite and
Ululeth raises a hand.
I don't care what your thoughts are. Nope.
Oh no, Miss, don't.
And Abel, without stepping forward, reaches his hand out to stop him, but doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Like,
And again, my dynamite is technically create bonfire, so it's
yeah,
fire, but it's not an explosion. But it's magical fire, and it
like a
ignites
firework.
flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay.
Like a firecracker.
As you go to essentially let this dynamite go off, she kind of goes, "Wait, but what if that's our only way out?" And your create bonfire goes off, and the fire. Actually, where did you place this? Did you just put it against the side of it? Did you just throw it through it?
I imagine so. It's only a 5-foot square, but I'm imagining Miz taking a bunch of dynamite and kind of putting it like on the portal all the way around, and then like setting it all off.
Okay.
Mechanically, that's not how it would work, but thematically, that's kind of what I imagined.
Mm-hmm. So you set off this chain reaction of small explosives, and they seem to scorch the tree that makes this archway, but it doesn't seem to catch.
Syndra, is this portal? Is this wood a plant?
Well, I can find out. And I kind of go up to it, give it the old feeler with nature check.
Okay.
To kind of see what kind of plants it is. She has an intent this time. Another? That's 21 this time.
21? Okay.
Yes.
This seems to be a tree, but it obviously isn't a natural tree and doesn't, upon closer inspection, it doesn't have many branches with leaves. In fact, it looks like it's not like alive like the rest of this forest.
Just perhaps an illusion or petrified wood or other things, but it's not alive.
Interesting. I'm gonna walk through it.
Okay. So, hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You walk through and you appear here.
Hi.
Hold on, I gotta wait for it to.
For our listeners, where?
So further in the forest to the south, they walk through a portal, and instead of walking straight through, they come out of a different portal in another part of the forest.
Ooh.
Do we see Cal Solis on the other side of the portal? Like, does it look to us like she's just standing on the other side of the portal?
Yes. Do you still have sight?
I can see now. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Can you
Yeah,
walk back through it? Are you stuck over there?
Can you hear us?
Can I hear anything? Am I just in the forest?
You do not hear them behind you. No.
Well, this one seems to have worked the way it was probably intended. And I'll turn around and I'll carve a little plus sign into that one with my dagger. And then what do I see? The paths in front of me?
So you see to your left and right are kind of a looks like kind of an alley. So you've got you've come in and you're at a intersection essentially.
So I'm gonna walk there. I'm gonna walk up just out of the archway, and I'm gonna just sort of you know what? I'm going to thunderclap. And I'm gonna just sort of like drag my bare foot across the ground, but I'm going to go up towards the sky and clap my hands together and release a thunderclap. It can be heard from 100 feet away.
Okay. It's just instantaneous, right?
It's just a cantrip, yeah. It's an
Yeah, okay.
instantaneous cantrip. Anything, each creature within range other than me must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 damage. The range is 5 feet, but it can be heard up to 100 feet away. So I'm not trying to hurt anything. I'm just trying to basically sound off my position in the forest.
Okay. Yeah, you make your thunderclap, and you all hear it to the south, pretty close.
I'm going to. Oh no, I'm T for torn. My crush told me to stay in the back and keep an eye on everyone. But my crush is also through a magic portal that Miz doesn't trust, and he kind of knows where she is, and he wants to go there, but he's also, oh gosh.
Miz, would you like me to?
It's like when you have a dog and you have a treat in your hand and you're like, sit, stay. He's like, oh, but I really want it, but I'm told to stay.
I like put my hand on Miz's head and just go, hold on. And I will levitate 60 feet up to see if I can get over the plants. Just to see. Not like looking for like the path, just seeing if I could see Calsolus.
Okay. So you levitate
or where the
up.
thundercrap. I said thundercrap instead of thunderclap, sorry.
Thundercrap.
Thundercrap.
So you levitate up, but you're going the full 60 feet?
Yep.
Okay. So you go the full 60 feet and you find that you're in the you're just in the trees, limbs, and branches, surrounded by leaves and things. You really can't see anything, much like when Ms. kind of crawled into the brush to see the other side.
Okay. So I float back down, and it appears we're domed in here. Well, we can all go through the same fate and just be together once again, going through this portal, or we can all split up. What do you want to do?
I fear it not. I will walk through.
Abel also walks through.
Okay. And you appear right behind Calsolus.
Oh, there we Calsolus, I'm so glad I found you. It appears that actually we might have a storm coming in soon. I heard thunder.
Oh, that was me.
Oh! I wasn't aware. You were magically capable.
When you heard the thunder, roughly what direction did it sound like it was coming from?
It was coming from southeast, southwest. No, what's my southwest?
Okay.
West? Southwest.
Southwest?
So
Okay,
northeast
wonderful.
then.
So I'm gonna turn around, and underneath my plus sign, I want to scratch a small arrow.
Okay.
Pointing towards. So if he heard it from the southwest, I'm gonna try and point the arrow towards the northeast.
Okay.
I wonder if walking back through this would put me back where we were. Hold on.
And Abel
Okay.
walks back through it.
You are not able to walk back through it.
Ow!
Biscuits.
Do we see Abel kind of bump into an invisible wall or something?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I look the fool. What?
I've been marking the trees.
Oh, that is... Wow. That
Very
is
smart.
That's very smart. We should have been doing that since the beginning.
That's okay.
Did you mark the first one as well? Mm-hmm. Wow.
That one got a minus sign because it didn't go anywhere.
Wow.
Plus sign means it goes somewhere else, and then hopefully if we can figure out which one comes to which area, we can try and get back out of here.
Very nice. Ululeth, hello. So it turns out these portals bring us one place, but we can't go back through them. Have you ever
So I
seen
noticed.
anything like this?
I have not. I mean, I've heard of these magics, but I have not seen them.
Ms. destroying these seems more and more doable.
It's not. I
I'd rather
tried.
not.
Abel, you watched me try. These things are indestructible.
We could do something
If
more
I can't destroy them, they're indestructible. That's just a fact.
dramatic. But you're right. Well, we're burning daylight or nightlight, whatever time of day it is.
I mean, you are able to see. It's only dark because of the treetops, but not like dark enough where you can't see. There's still some light coming through. It's just you're not able to discern.
Oh, so light is coming from the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Well, I choose to go that way.
He points to the right and starts to walk. And he will look back kind of to see, hey, are people following me? Feeling kind of confident at this point.
Yeah, Casolas follows you closer than they did before.
Huh.
Confident in your abilities to keep their squishy self safe.
So how are you?
Ululeth is also following you.
Miz is still bringing up the rear.
Doing fine, Abel.
Hey, are you?
We're together.
Yes. And for the first time in a while, it makes me feel safer.
I suppose when Miz is not being murderous towards us and there's another outlet, it helps.
Good focus.
Should keep Ululeth around more often.
Honestly, I'm just really glad that Abel was the sendling that we got.
Did you say something, Calsolis?
Yes, I said I'm glad that you're the sendling that we got.
I'm also glad.
Walking along with Abel's sister, Miz is just going to quietly, hey.
She looks down to you. Yes?
If this gets any of them hurt, I'm going to literally kill you. You know that, right?
But you all agreed to come here.
But if this gets them hurt, it's going to get you dead. Okay? Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Abel for this does not hear this.
No, Miz is intentionally being like
Okay.
he's in the back. He's intentionally being like very quiet about this.
He just. Hey, I want to kill you.
Yeah, he's just, I'm going to kill you.
Perhaps I should not stand near you.
It doesn't matter where you stand. I promise you, it doesn't matter.
Listen, I gave you a choice to come or go. You all could have just left the village. I was going to do this on my own had no one else joined.
Look, those 3 up there, they're my family. I'm still trying to figure out what that means. But I already feel like I care more about my family than you do about yours. So I'm perfectly fine killing you if you endanger mine. Cool? Are we cool?
Pardon me?
Yeah, absolutely.
She puts her hands in fists on her hips and like bends over to look at you. And she says, I care very much about my family, and just because you don't understand our ways doesn't mean you get to judge them.
I mean, kind of all people can do is judge because we don't really have a full knowledge. Like, I don't know entirely your life and you don't entirely know my life. So all I can do is judge, really. But I've judged that you're a piece of shit.
Well, I've judged that you're just a small person with big ears, and I don't like your eyes.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Goodbye.
Are you two
And
coming?
she walks.
Oh, are you two getting along? I'm so glad. Both of you mean a lot to me.
She like throws her hands in the air and says no, and she sees this portal, doesn't even care, walks right through it.
Abel look. Oh,
Abel looks to Miss. Thank you, Jen. Abel looks to Miz and says,
Fearbolgs, am I right?
kind of like trying to like make light of the situation.
Let's go then. Well, I mean, let's see what happens with her first. I honestly am a little bit glad that she saved me the trip. And I'll walk up to the portal and just sort of like peek through and see if I can see her.
You do. You see her on the other side. And she throws her hands up in the air like, and it looks like she's yelling obscenities.
And I can't hear her though.
No.
I sort of like through the portal, I'm like, try and come back.
She does not seem to hear you.
Abel walks through.
Oh,
Okay.
I start motioning for her to try to come back. Like, not like reading lips, just.
So both Abel and Ulif walk through and appear at that first archway that you guys tried walking into and nothing happened.
Oh no! And
Abel looks back and says, no.
All right.
then.
Oh, hold on. I got this.
Abel turns around and immediately bolts back through the archway.
You walk into the empty archway.
Gah. Lovely. Love that one.
He mouths to
Wonderful.
Syndra.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, can you see us on the other side?
Nope, you cannot
Not
see
anymore.
them, but they can see you in
But
this
yeah,
one.
Abel knows
Okay,
they
okay.
can see me.
I'll
Oh,
pull
wait.
my dagger
That
out
doesn't matter.
and I'll just do a little minus sign.
Mhm.
And then an X on top of it.
Okay.
Well, Uloleth, let's go back. This place looks familiar. I'll take
Yeah.
lead.
Your little friend isn't a very nice person. And
So,
if you guys didn't even want to come here, why did you join me?
Well, he is a goblin, and, well, as I've heard other civilians call him, he's a bastard. But he's our bastard, and we love him very much.
Hey, George W. Ambush Raid. Hey, everybody.
welcome, Raiders!
Welcome in.
Ambushed.
Hello, we're been ambushed.
Aw.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to George. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why, did he say or do something to you? He didn't throw dynamite at you, did he?
No, he
Throw a knife or stab you
threatened
in
to
the
kill me
ankles?
if anything happened to any of you.
Oh, that's pretty standard. It's okay. As long as you don't take any gold or do anything that would harm something he likes, like a material object or something, you should be fine.
It's not the vibes I got, but whatever. Are we going back through this one?
Yes. I am curious, however. No. What if we continued forth? Down here. Just to see what's there.
Okay.
And an archway. But of course.
Yep. Another one.
Would you humor me if I went in?
Sure.
If I disappear, can you take this knife and carve a plus mark on the outside of it? I hope this
yeah.
doesn't mess up Cal's system. I might
have
severely damage her system, but a plus mark.
I have my own dagger. I'll just keep yours.
Well, then don't touch mine.
No, okay.
Sibling rivalry, right?
And I push her shoulder really hard. Like, haha. I have a sister.
This is... The air is awkward.
Yes, that's exactly the vibe I'm going for.
She actually it almost seems like there's just a lot of emotional pressure happening.
Yes.
And you see kind of like a tear well in one of her eyes, and she looks at you and she says, "You know, Mom and Dad, they didn't want to have to send you away."
But it did not stop them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do things I don't want to do, but sometimes I fight back. I didn't want to stay. I wanted to leave, so I left. My home, the home that I was given, at the very least, to do what I wanted to do. What felt right, no matter what everyone else around me said I needed to do, or what they told me I was, or who I was. I have a hard time garnering sympathy for those who don't, much less the people that put me in that situation to begin with.
So you chose a path.
That I did.
A path you were given.
I chose my own path. It may have branched originally, but I always found myself back home.
Just remember that other tribes are not as, I guess, kind to overpopulation in a forest.
What do you mean? Are you suggesting that they don't cast them out?
No. They...
You're saying I should be lucky for what I have.
I would say count your blessings, yes.
I had not considered that. I can find some solace in that fate. Speaking of which...
And as I'm talking to her, I'm going to back up into the archway.
Okay. And you appear over here.
Oh. Do I hear voices near me by chance?
You can give me a perception check.
Sure. 12.
Okay. Are you guys talking on the other side?
I imagine so.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, the best thing to do when lost in a forest is to stay where you are until someone comes to find you. But I don't think this kind of forest applies to that kind of rule.
It also doesn't really apply when you're the ones going to find somebody who's lost.
Well, we're lost and they're lost, so I think someone should probably stay put, but I doubt that's going to work out that way. Hopefully, my marked trees will help somehow.
But if everyone stays still, then no one's moving to find each other, right?
Right. So we do have to move. We just have to hope that Abel and his sister don't move too much.
You guys are cool. Like if anything happens to Abel, like I can just kill her and leave her in this weird forest, right? We're cool with that?
Yes.
Cool.
I don't know about Cinder. I can't speak for Cinder, but I am fine with that happening.
Cool. Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
So, Abel, you are able to hear some like very, very muffled talking, which you're unable to identify where it is coming from.
Guys, is that you? Wait,
Abel?
probably.
Yes.
Uh,
Sorry.
Give me,
I had something
you guys
caught in
give
my
me
throat.
perception
Perception.
Oh,
to see if you can hear him.
nope.
Yes.
Ooh, not bad.
24.
19.
Okay. Syndra, you are able to hear him a little more clearly, and Calsolis, you're able to kind of catch a bit of him yelling.
He is around.
So
Do
what
I
you guys
capture like location?
Mhm, I was about to say you were able to tell that it sounded like his yelling came from the east.
Well,
How can you guys hear so well? Like,
Where did you grow up, Miss? I've always assumed it was just a pile of poop.
Where did you grow up, Miss?
in a forest.
Ah, well then I'm surprised you don't have good hearing.
Especially with those ears, and I just sort of like pretend to prick my finger on like the tip of one of his little goblin ears. And then I'm going to say, all right, if you could both just step back from about 10 feet for just a moment. I want to let Abel know that that's us, that he can hear us. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll draw the half circle with my foot in the dirt, and then I'll thunderclap na, 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 so that he can hear. I mean, like, it's loud with how close he actually is, but I don't know where he is other than he's just to the east of us.
Yeah, it actually startles you how close it is to you, Abel.
Oh. I suppose I should wait here for E11 before, because the best thing to do in a forest if you're lost is to stay still. But what if they're staying still too? Oh boy. E11, what are you waiting on? Maybe she's carving the plus into the tree.
Abel is starting to drift into
Panic.
Syndra. She's close. Perhaps that was just the wind. The wind has a cold.
Can we see Ula through the portal now?
Yeah, it looks like she came back around the bend, and it looks like she's looking to see if anybody else came through.
Can we tell she's alone?
It appears so.
Miz is doing his like torn dog fidgeting again. He's like, oh, I want to be in the back, and like I was told, like a good pupper, but he's like fidgeting, holding his like he's brought the trail end of his scarf around, and he's like squeezing it back and forth, like fidgeting. Oh,
We'll be right back.
We'll be
Time
right
for a
back,
break.
guys.
Time for a break.
Oh no! They're back.
You're back.
It's okay. I think it is time for a break real quick. Let's take a quick
Sorry, y'all.
bio break.
Oh, you're good.
All right, guys,
Do
we'll
this.
be right back with Tides of War. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will be right back with a recap in the rest of the stream.
Out of manskins. It was great.
Well, we made love, and then I'm just gonna walk out.
That is disgusting
Well,
that he would
we
touch you
made
like
love.
that.
Okay. So, Escher, you make your way up.
Simp Killer 69, y'all.
Simp killer? Oh, we gotta keep him alive.
Vote
That's
him
nice.
off.
Take back everything I said. We can be bullies now.
We can be
Hey,
bullies now.
Who's that? Oh, it's Mr. MVP! Sim!
Hey, Simp Killer, don't kill me. I promise. I'm not a simp. I might look like one though.
What is this creepy zombie doing?
I am a simp and will not deny it.
I just wanna break
I
the
simp
rules.
after
I'm a
Ash from
simp.
Fateful Encounters.
Go into
I'm a simp for Sumner from Fateful Encounters.
Oh my god.
I also
Who are
simp
you
about
guys
Sumner from
simps
Fateful
for?
Encounters.
Shut up, Sumner from Fateful Encounters.
Holy
Sumner from
shit,
Fateful
Den from
Encounters? I
Fateful
hate that
Encounters.
guy.
You're insane.
You guys are the
worst. Hey, someone come in here and help me.
hate us.
I need some help. I need some help. Come here and help me get this.
Mordecai, speak to them.
I don't wanna.
Mordecai, tell them your name.
I don't wanna say anything.
He's cursed.
Is that his voice?
He put on gloves and now he is cursed.
I'm embarrassed.
Your voice sounds like small, weak child. Like the kind that wander into the forest and get killed
Yeah, I know. Hey,
by falling branches or something.
okay, that's enough. I will rain hellfire upon your den.
You will rain hellfire. What, are you going to like shake a stick at me and it's like sparks fly off or something?
I am the most powerful tiefling you have ever come across.
Well, you're the only tiefling I've come across. Zulika, please. They are our guests, and
God damn.
Dad sent you, the money you needed to help you guys out, and a little bit extra something for you.
Oh, great. It's in this oil can?
It is the oil
It is
can.
the oil can.
Oh, it is the
Get you
oil
some
can.
oil to take care of yourself.
You're like the Tin Man. She starts going like in the Wizard of
My
Oz.
joints.
You,
Start moving your arms.
As Fame kind of,
I gasp. Orb. Orbs glowing. Riddles. Start a fire. Fire door. Water friend left spaghetti. Dark walking. Tummy shells hears voices in head. Bad lady say, they are here. Quickly. Where are Rattle? No resting now. Rattle knows. Demi playing.
Met my father and I believe my brother. But the longer I stay here, the more the thought lingers that I'm not as welcome here as I may have hoped for. My visit here is being brought up in a tense that seems temporary. You can stay for a while, they say. You can come visit, they say. These are not the answers I look for when seeking family or solitude. I come here looking for who I am or where I come from, and I'm met with temporary answers, with nothing back to look forward to.
But
damn.
you could ask for food. It is a restaurant.
I would like a Grand Slam.
Speaking
like a
of Grand
Grand
Slam, I'm
Sandwich?
gonna ask Ricky. Is there any breakfast that we could possibly?
Jesus, Sumner. Jesus.
I regret every word that just came out of my mouth to help achieve what you just did.
Oh my goodness.
He's still laughing.
He'll come back. He'll come back. He's fine. It's all right.
Sorry, dude, you set me up. Anyway,
He looks down to you. He says, "For your friend's sake, I think you should all come with us."
Oh, am I being detained?
You are.
Oh. You did not read me right. Slept against my other friend.
And
Oh,
then you are
this.
brought in by a couple of guards. They're not violent with you. You're not under arrest, but they're
I'm
like,
a patron.
you were trying to like jump out the
Waitress,
window.
bring me more wine. I'm just like bumbling into the tavern. How dare you put your hands on me?
Ma'am, are you aware of what time of day it is?
It's early in the morning. You know what happens? Life. Waitress!
So while she's causing a scene, first,
Oh, I bid farewell to the port and the land, and I paddled away from brave England's white sands to search for my long ago forgotten friends, to search for the place I hear all sailors end. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my mind, I'll search without sleeping till peace I can find. I fear not the weather, I fear not the sea. I remember the fallen, do they think of me? When their bones in the ocean forever will be. Plot a course to the night, to a place I once knew, to a place where my hope died along with my crew. So I swallow my grief and face life's final test, to find promise of peace and the solace of rest. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my ears.
Who is your decorator for tree?
Well, these are rituals that the druids have kept sacred for many, many generations.
Where
Right,
do I
we've been
get
telling
tree?
you to take those down, but
Yeah, the Barovia HOA does not approve of this.
get
Well,
fresh ones at least.
We have had many conversations with the HOA about the fact that we are outside of their jurisdiction technically, but we always try to try at least to make sure our corpses that hang from the Gulfias trees are as fresh as possible. But being this again, his face he's looking down. Being this far out from any village, it is hard to get fresh bodies very readily.
You are going to be getting.
Hello, everybody. We're back.
Hey.
Man, I love some of those
Hello.
clips.
back
Yeah,
again.
I know. I was just sitting here watching them, waiting for everyone else to get back.
Yeah. I was watching them for a bit until I realized I have to pee really bad. So, but yeah, welcome back, everybody. It is. What's day today? It's Thursday, right?
Monday.
No. Monday. Oh man, that's a bummer. So, but it is Monday. We got Tides of War today. We're in the halfway point. Halfway point. What time is it? So, recap from the first half. We as Able,
We have finally found the home for my Fearbolg family, who apparently they have a population limit to keep the sanctity of the forest and keep it healthy and possible to live there. So what they do is they send their children out to live with other families. They send them out called sendlings, which apparently I am one of these. But we are here on a temporary basis, but while I'm here, I'm doing my family what is called a solid by helping my sister find her life partner. She's apparently somewhere in this forest. We can hear singing sometimes. Apparently, I'm the only one that can hear it. This mystery is shrouding this forest and hard to find. And what makes things more complicated is that there are these large, grown wooden archways. The first one we came by didn't seem to have any significance until we walked through another one where it teleported us to the entrance of another. We couldn't walk back through. Eventually we come across another one and another one and another one. We are now split up. I've left with my sister, Euleth, and we came out the very archway we passed in the very beginning of the forest. So we are finding our way back. Me and Ululeth and Well, I'm waiting for Ululeth to appear. It's been about 10 minutes. I'm starting to get worried. Meanwhile, Syndra, Calsolus, and Miz wait seemingly nearby. Ululeth should be here soon.
Abel starts to slowly drift into madness.
So I'm going to sort of just shout at Abel's general direction as loudly as I can because I don't have like thaumaturgy. But I'm going to say, stay where you are, or at least mark where you've gone.
Oh,
we're going to find you.
Castle, who are you talking to?
Abel.
Is he okay?
I can't see him, but I think Syndra and I both heard him earlier, and he's over that way somewhere. And I sort of gesture just broadly at the east, but pointing just at like a tree.
Mm-hmm. So then, I'm pointing to the portal. She left him alone in the forest somewhere. Does this mean I can stab her?
Not yet. Because we're not sure what her intentions were of leaving him in the forest. But trust me, Ms., when I tell you now that I also would like to probably stab her. Yeah.
Oh, hey, how's it going? I see you left your brother alone that you supposedly care about. Where is he?
And I see that you are all still standing here when we have moved on. We have found another portal. And he went through it and arrived safely. And I am here to make sure that you all know where we are so we don't get separated, as is typically what you want to do in a forest situation is not get separated.
Right, but you left your brother alone. You got separated from your brother. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, got it. And Miz is just going to walk through the portal.
I dislike him greatly.
I dislike you greatly. So it works out, doesn't it?
I dislike everyone. I've gone through the portal.
Good thing they're not. The good thing they're close together.
I'm sorry. Which portal did he step through?
This one.
The one that takes us back to the beginning, basically.
Well, yeah. So once we get through this portal, we can go back to the beginning. Then.
Got it.
Yeah.
So.
Meanwhile, Abel's like,
I guess they're not coming.
I'm gonna carve a little B below, like it's just like a little hashtag. It looks like a rune, just for B for beginning, and then I will hop through and pop out at the beginning. I hate this. Lead the way.
All alone in the forest that I don't want to be in. Girl.
So, I don't know if you're watching the portal behind you, Abel, but Ululeth is coming through. I don't know if you're standing directly in front of it.
Oh, he's like 20 feet away. He just began walking away. Like,
I guess I'm alone. Time to stretch my vocal cords. Oh my good eye. Hello. Ululeth, hello. You came through.
Yes, I got your friends.
Oh, thank you. How wise. I wish that would have been nice to tell me before I walked through, but water under the bridge.
Right.
Abel.
Yep.
Abel.
Yes, Calsolus.
Did you mark the other portal before you went through this? Before you went through it,
I
didn't
certainly
see.
did with a plus mark. Yes.
Okay. Will you mark this one with a plus as well?
Miz is already marking it with a plus with his curved dagger.
Wow,
his boomerang dagger. So he's like having to hold it vertically as he makes a B with the curved part of the dagger.
Wow.
Okay.
We are so coordinated. I'm very proud of us. We're like a unit.
We are.
Yeah, like a family unit.
Thank God we don't abandon each other during times of need. And I just throw like the deepest of shade.
Oh yeah, same.
At the sister.
She was part of that decision because she.
I know, but we're here
know.
because she abandoned her wife. So
Yep. And then she abandoned you through the portal to come get us.
Oh, strike two.
I got scared. Ooh.
Okay. Well,
Family's very important, unless I get scared.
well, you're right, Miss. Like a family. It's nice to hear you say that, because I feel the same way.
I'm glad.
Onward.
I follow Abel.
Onward.
Oh, another fork. Wonderful. Syndra, what do the plants say? Have they spoken to you yet, or are they still being coy?
Sindra.
Let me listen.
No.
They say nothing.
Oh.
I literally just give one a little swift kick in the ass.
Do the kicks help? Like when Miz kicks us, if we're not walking fast enough.
Oh man, now you've made me feel like I've learned from Miz.
Well, it was very indicative.
Well, fuck.
Oh, Syndra, Miz really is rubbing off on you.
Fan, today is just a day.
Cinder, next thing you know, you're going to be climbing up and resting on Abel's shoulder as he walks.
Your skin will turn green.
She could just float.
I like look at Abel and we like match in height, so I just look at him and I'm just like, no, I shake my head back and forth. No.
Well, left or right, everybody?
Can I try and listen for the voices again? Benevolent DM, Sky Daddy. Okay.
Sky Daddy.
That would be a 19.
Okay. You hear faintly voices coming from the south.
I hear a very faint voice coming from south of us. That doesn't mean that the south road will take us south, perhaps, but it's a lead in some sort of direction. Abel, sister, I'm sorry, I choose not to remember your name. Aren't you some sort of tracker or something? A hunter?
Yes,
Hunt game?
I am a hunter.
View your wife as game and do your job.
Isn't that like a common metaphor of like hunters hunting the game, and but it's actually like a lover chasing another like the person they isn't that?
Generally speaking, it's a very bad way to view love, Ms., but it's a very common one. Don't worry, you're okay. You're not wrong.
Okay.
It's just
okay.
unhealthy.
So yeah, just do what everyone says to do, even though it's wrong, but do it.
That's like Miz in a nutshell, really.
Or we can just go south where I heard the voices.
So, she's been like looking for clues and things.
I'm sure she has. I just don't care.
Okay.
I'm still angry with her.
Yeah, she's returning these glances of hatred just as much at this point because
sister.
It's almost like you guys don't want to be here or something.
It's weird.
I'll be with my sister. Hey, Ulaleth.
Yes, Abel.
Are we there yet?
I'm so glad you can find the time to treat this as a game.
Sometimes in times of stress, I resort to humor because my family tends to stress me out. And also, we are in a deep forest and it's dark, and I feel like I will go insane. My apologies. Speaking of dark forest, my family seems to be casting a bit of, how the humans say, shade towards you. Is it just me?
I'm unfamiliar with this phrase, but yes, your friends are quite rude.
I see. Would you like me to talk to them for you?
I don't know that you can say anything that will change their minds. I'm almost at a point where you guys can go off and find your own way. I'm going to try and find Valorant.
No, I made a promise to you, and I am sorry that promise has been followed through with antipathy. It is not my intent. My apologies. I will speak to them.
I appreciate that. Meanwhile, I seem to have found another archway over here.
Oh, indeed you have. Well, I got the last one, sis, and I
Punch her in the arm, jovially.
You get this one, and I'll get the next one.
She walks through. And when she does, you're able to see her on the other side with a few familiar sights.
Oh boy. Okay, so we're not walking through that one. Good thing she knows her way. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Miz. Are Cal Solus and Syndra shortly behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, hello guys. So dark in here. Listen, don't worry. My sister, she's gone through a portal. It's going to take like 20 minutes for her to walk back, but I'd like to talk with you if you don't mind.
Sure. What's up?
I realize I'm not blind to the fact that you may not like her very much. Is that correct?
Not even remotely.
Yeah, I've made no secret of that.
Right.
I haven't said anything.
You haven't said anything.
Syndra's been
Okay.
silent, which is probably better.
And honestly, pretty odd. I'm not usually silent. There's just a lot happening, and we're lost. And the plants won't fucking talk to me.
Plants are being coy, and that is frustrating. I sympathize.
Are you sure you can talk to plants or tell them to do stuff, Syndra? Are you sure that's something you can do?
Why are you questioning me, Miz?
Because they're not doing stuff and they're regular plants.
But they're not regular plants. They are not alive. I said that. Did you not listen to me? I said they are not alive.
Okay,
So we can burn this forest down and not kill anything, right?
Technically, they are not sentient, no.
That is an interesting thought.
They appear to be magically created because this isn't like a natural plant that's in this area. I would know.
But I checked if they were magic. And
So there is a source, is what I mean, and I feel as if you burn the source, you might have more success in burning the forest down faster, more brighter, bigger, hotter.
I got you. Okay, so we gotta find the source and burn that down. Cool. Okay,
Yes. That's what my idea is.
Good buzzwords.
Okay.
Yes. Ms. words.
Buzzwords, yes, you got. Yeah, my Ms. words.
Yeah.
We got it. I've thought about this.
Shiny, big, loud.
Hot, burning, danger, darkness, evil.
You had
something in your path to blow it up. Yeah, of course. If there's a roadblock, you bring dynamite.
So Ululeth will be here any moment, but I just wanted to request that your feelings are all completely valid, and I understand as my feelings are similar. I have a little. She's coming. All right, please be nice to her. Please, I told her I'd talk to you. Please, hi, Ululeth. Hi.
I grab Miz by the ear, like by the earlobe, and I squat down, but pull him close, and I'm like, be nice, and I will be too. And if she misbehaves, then we can kill her later. And then I let him go and pat him on the head.
I feel like Scald would approve.
I don't know what you said, Cal Solus, but thank you.
Miz is blushing a little bit. Miz like.
Love it.
Miz's language of love is mixed.
Mixed bag here. I give him a little head pat and let him know he's good little gobby boy, and then steal my resolve and try to smile at Abel's sister, but it's one of those
way too toothy.
Well-
like,
He like
Yeah, considering
slowly-
like y'all just like shit talk her before like going through like a portal, like
Yeah.
not too many minutes before.
Oh, yeah.
She comes back and calls. Not that one, Abel. It just takes us back to the beginning.
Oh, I was worried. We didn't go through it because we wanted to wait for you to come back. So thank you for making that trek, dear sister. Thank you guys. Please.
Why is
please be
everyone
nice.
looking at me and smiling at me weird?
I'm not smiling at
Miz
you.
is not smiling, but he is keeping his mouth shut and staring.
Calsol is just trying to smile, and I just look at her, and I just sort of like cock my head and give her like a very small smile, and then like spin in the dirt, and we need to mark that one with a B.
Abel looks to Ululeth like, like I did it.
And then once we mark that one with a B, you roll it, pat it, mark it with a B.
What does B stand for?
Beginning.
Oh. I was thinking.
I thought it was be quiet.
Yeah, honestly.
That too.
Can be.
Because the plants are quiet.
Well, is
No,
this
no, why
another
the
pathway
fence?
down here? Or am I making this up?
I don't think you are. I think that's a path.
Oh. Well, by the gods.
So
Well met,
many.
new path.
Are you talking to the path?
Perhaps, but it hasn't responded to me yet. Weird, right?
Don't even mention it.
Oh, this appears to be a dead end. Don't worry, guys, I found the dead end.
Well, there's a portal. There's two. As we're walking, this
The
little
one to your north is actually not visible.
Yeah. This appears to
The
be
one to
only
the south is visible.
Got it. Okay. So as we walk down like a kind of narrow pathway of trees, we see another portal.
Okay.
Ululeth got
To
the
the
last
south.
one, so...
I'll go through this one.
Oh,
Okay.
Whoop.
You step through, and
Abel follows through also.
you also appear over here.
More trees.
This is
appear-
exhausting.
What a relief. Well, okay.
Have we been through this one before?
I-
Do I recognize my marking on the tree? Or a
Yes.
marking on the tree? Okay.
You've come back through the portal that
Is in like that leads to the beginning, right? Like there's another portal around here that can lead to the beginning, I think.
right.
Okay. Well, let's get back to everyone, I guess.
Well, there was one other path we didn't take.
Which one?
We would have to go back to the beginning.
Let's go then.
Another dead end. Love that. Oh,
Hello,
Hello.
friends.
Hello, we're back.
we're back. So we
Did
have to go
Did it
back.
take you back to the beginning?
Not quite.
No.
It took us to another one that we've been to before, but not the one in the very beginning. So,
So I'm gonna mark matching symbols for that one and the one that we just popped out of and ran from.
Okay.
It'll be a plus sign, and then I think I did like a plus sign and like a equals underneath. I can't remember now. I should have written it down. All right. Which direction now? We should probably all just go through the portals
together.
together.
The one time we do that, someone is going to pass.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is possible. Oh, hello.
or if the puzzle is that we all go.
That is possible. I believe we have come across a... I'm so lost. Retracing my memory. Retracing.
Abel, what are you trying to do?
Syndra walks through the south portal.
Okay. That takes you back to the beginning.
And then...
Abel, what are you trying to remember?
Trying to remember. I vaguely remember a path that we...
Yeah, here. Miz is going to walk through the portal. And,
Hello, Miz.
Hey, Abel's trying to remember a path we didn't take yet, and it's this way, through this. We got to step through this one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yes. This
All
is
right,
the one
I'll go with you, Miz. I step through the next portal.
I'll let Miz take this one. To the left. Hello, dear sister. Boy, I sure hope your life partner is still alive. What do you think?
Me too.
I know, right?
This is quite the maze.
No kidding. Forests, am I right?
And he walks through this portal.
Okay, that sends you down there.
Yes. Precisely.
I'm just gonna start scratching no into everyone that we go through, below the ones that's like just no, but like I'm just getting like Cal is getting frustrated. They have never been lost in a forest for this long.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're going through, Syndra. Okay, you go through and you pop out over here.
Oh. Well, I can only hope that the portal that she's walked through is safe. Because I'm walking through.
I just make a thumbs up. I don't know if they can see me or if I can see them, but I just make thumbs up to indicate that it's like a new path, hopefully.
Cool. I do a plus sign on that one, and then I hap through.
Well, we could be in here for millennia.
How much time has passed already?
Oh, goodness.
Can I roll a survival check to gauge how much time we've been in here?
Sure.
So not 20 plus 4, so 24.
Nice. It feels like maybe 2 hours have passed.
Oh, Jesus.
But the sky does not reflect that, or at least the light coming from through the trees.
Well, I would say about an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, maybe 5.
This
Something
is
around
miserable.
there. We're back to another fork. Oh, nope, found another dead end. I am the king of dead ends.
Well, if there's a fork in the road, I would like to suggest that we split here.
I think that's a solid decision.
Looks like these are just 2 dead ends, though. I don't think this is a fork yet. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Yes, you did.
My apologies, Syndra. I should trust you more.
Oh, you know. Syndra, like, from the T that they hit, she takes a right.
Okay.
And you said you wanted to split?
Bye.
Yes.
Oh. To the left.
Cal goes with Syndra.
We're going left, to the left.
Oh, hello, Cal.
Oh, la left.
Well, okay.
Let's go to the left.
At that fork, before we fully split ways, I want to, on one of the trees on the right side, I want to just carve like an X, small X.
Okay.
Miz looks to the right, sad, and begins to walk left.
Oh.
Oh, Miz. Surprised
Yeah?
you came with us.
Someone's got to keep an eye on you, Abel.
I suppose you're right. I was in good company with my sister. but I'm happy to have you here as well.
Miz just like wide-eye stares at Uleth as he says, "I was here with my sister."
Yeah, she's also stank eyeing you, so don't worry.
This is like a step above stank eye. Like he's not trying to be mean, but he's just like very uncomfortably staring.
Give him the crazy eye.
Yeah, maybe somewhere in the crazy eye area. Like Miz doesn't know how to not be. Miz doesn't know how to be polite, so he's just like, "How do I not be polite? Don't glare, stare. Got it. Cool. Yes, that."
Wow, you guys are staring daggers into each other.
I could do that. You know, I can stare. I could dagger. You know.
No. That's not what I meant. Perhaps Uleth, I got the last one. What do you say you do your old arch trick where you walk through? We have history, you and I.
I mean, why don't we send this one first? As your little friend here.
Because I promised I'd stay in the back.
Yeah, he's on caboose duty.
She rolls her eyes and walks through.
Thank you, Uleth.
After she walks through, I say to Abel, am I allowed to roll my eyes back at her?
No, please don't make her feel more uncomfortable than she is. She's already heartbroken as it is. She lost her life partner in these woods. So please do not make this more uncomfortable than it needs to be.
Abandoned her life partner.
No, she's back though.
Doesn't change the verb that you should use originally.
Abel walks through.
Ms. follows Abel as he walks through.
He doesn't want to hear like how he is very uncomfortable with like that kind of talk right now. Abel does, at least. Are we back at the very beginning?
You walk through and go right back to the beginning.
Of course, I get rid of my boots the minute before we go to it.
Can I make some sort of like, I don't know, like some sort of check or like something to see if I can like figure out any sort of pattern with these portals, or like maybe like an insight or just like even like an intelligence. It's not my strong suit, but just something for like some sort of hint. I'm asking for a hint.
Okay.
Help.
I'm gonna mark this portal with a B with my dagger and head the other way.
Nice.
Sure.
Hello, Miss.
Give me an intelligence check.
The other way leads to the beginning.
Oh, 12. That's okay. So I did scout ahead a little bit on this path. There's another portal around the bend a little bit, and then there's this one that's here in front of us.
I think we should take the second one because I'm noticing that for the most part, every first portal we encounter takes us back to the beginning, but the ones afterwards are taking us forward.
Maybe.
That's possible.
Well.
Sorry. Let me just back here. I promise to be in the back.
Miz, you're doing great. You can be wherever you'd like to be. And then.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes. I whispered to Council, are you sure? Like I can stay in the back if you want me to.
I don't think she's going to hurt him, Miss. I think she's as lost as we are.
From the deep, dark chambers of the forest, you guys hear. As Abel is catching up. And Abel was telling him a story about how he was in a small boat as a child and it almost tipped over, but it didn't.
Oh, those kinds of stories.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thrilling.
Thrilling no points there. I love it.
This one time at band camp?
No.
At Furball camp?
I'm going to just slicey dicey my way on through that portal in front of us.
Okay.
I will follow.
Brings you
To the beginning.
negative.
Oh.
Brings you right here.
Yes. Oh, fuck. Close.
But this time we can actually see through the arch at them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you just see Calsolus throw their hands into the air and just like, why, God? Why? And then
Syndra just turns with like a just
Ms. marks it.
thumbs down.
yeah.
Ms. marks it with a plus, but leaves the labeling blank because he doesn't know which one it is, but he sees the frustration. See, Abel, I told you. I've noticed that each one of these, it's always the last one that we can find, that we, would come across that leads us forward. Otherwise, they're just kind of leading us in loops. It's like the person who made this is trying to like intentionally mislead people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You smell what I'm stepping in? I mean,
I don't smell
are you
what
smelling what you're
stepping
stepping in with your bare feet and my bare
God,
feet?
I have stepped in something, haven't I?
You'll get used to it. It's fine.
Oh, God, I need some boots.
No, Abel, this is how you grow the best cheese.
Oh, I need boots now more than I did 2 minutes ago.
Oh, you did throw them off the cliff.
I guess we'll wait here for Calsolus and Syndra.
Yeah. I need to know what to label this portal before we go in.
Perhaps no. It's spelled N-O. Oh, you know that word.
I just make my way back.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just make my way back as well. All right then, let's try this one.
Which one does this lead to? What should I mark it with?
Just mark it with a no, Ms.
Oh, no.
That's all
got
right.
it.
Hey, that's what I said.
I just put a big X on it.
That's same thing.
No.
And Miz is gonna walk through this one first. Now that he's not told to be in the back, he's like, I don't give a shit. I know what I'm doing, even though he absolutely doesn't.
Wait a minute, we're missing someone.
Down here.
To the left.
The way that you say it is hate it.
Yes. Why do you call my name with this tone?
I just thought it would be kind of like a brotherly calling. You can call me Abel if you. I mean, it's really. My name is Abel Vercon. You can call me Abel. Please call me Abel.
Right. I'm sorry. I don't say names in such a sing-songy way.
Oh, it's more so trying to be combat the grim nature of our journey with a jovial tone.
I hope it's working for you.
It's not. Oh, look, an arch.
And he walks through the arch, trying to avoid the conversation as quickly as possible.
Oh, jeez.
All right, that brings us to a very southern point in our maze.
Like a new point?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't take there's a portal up that way. Miz is pointing to the left, but I wouldn't take it because it's the first one I've seen, and I bet it takes us either back to the beginning or back several steps. So
that is not a bad idea. Perhaps we should explore more before picking which portal we go through. Let's say you, Ululeth, whom I will refer to as a normal manner of speaking.
I say.
Ululeth.
That was good, Abel. That is what. Sorry, Miz. That is what Abel is sounding like. It's quite comical, isn't it, Miz?
I'm just trying to interact with my sister, please.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, hello. I'm.
Sorry, I was in fact making fun of you.
Oh, that's okay.
I think it's come to be expected at this point. Shall
Not
we carry
to
on?
you. I haven't said a single rude thing to you. Do not come at me.
Well, everyone else has, so that's why I say it's to be expected.
Well, that's an assumption. You know what assumptions do?
I don't.
You're an asshole.
That works.
I got you, Cinder. I know I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
You, never mind.
Have we decided
There's a T
which way?
in the road. Are we splitting again? My reasoning is just because it seems to cover more ground.
We can cover more ground that way, but do not walk through any portals. Miz, no
Well,
pushing.
then if we...
Yeah, no. Look, that was fine.
All right. I'll take the left with Cal Solus.
That's a dead end. So I'm going to go back with Cal Solus and Sindra. Both of them.
Yes, and me.
I'll go this
Both
way.
parties involved.
Oh. Do I see this
There's-
portal?
What portal are you talking about, Abel?
There's
Yes,
a
it
portal
looks
back
like
there.
one.
Huh.
Portal back there? There's 2 portals up here.
Okay.
Can I hear you?
Hello.
Abel!
No, I'm right here. Oh.
Abel!
Abel looks to Ulaleth like,
See, it's normal. Hey,
Forgive me
guy.
for not knowing these out of the forest references.
Oh, you would have gotten it if you were raised outside the forest instead of with a loving family in the forest.
Would you like to take my place outside the village, and I will, and you can learn the ways
Please
of
don't.
man, and I will stay in the Deerville
as
village.
Miz says that, he like covers his own mouth and looks to Abel like, oh no, I'm sorry.
That's a good idea, Miss Ulaleth. It is not nearly as dangerous outside the forest. You and your life partner would live a happy life, and I could
I've
live my
been
time.
outside the forest. I just don't stay outside the forest.
Well, that's what I mean.
At least you had a choice. And then I'm just gonna go walk through this topmost portal.
That's what I was thinking too. Miz is going to follow right behind.
Just a thought, Ulaleth.
Back!
There are 5 of us here, but it is quiet.
See, look, I told you, Cal Solus, we got to go for the one that's farthest along the pathway.
I thought this one was the farthest along.
No,
the
it is.
pathway.
We're in the right spot. This is new.
Are we?
I think. I think this is new.
Have I marked this one before?
I don't see a marking.
Okay, so I'm going to make a plus sign on it and then leave it for now. All right, let's keep going. And then I'm just going to turn back towards the portal and I'm just going to make a sign with my hands.
Well, Abel, Cal Solus, should we go through the other one or the same one?
Oh, man.
If they can see Miz, he's gesturing come on down.
It looks like your rude little friend is saying that we should come through.
And do you trust my rude little friend, Ulaleth?
I don't know if I can trust any of you based on your general attitude towards me.
Listen.
I've been nice until you were rude.
And that's exactly my point, actually. If you wish to receive kindness, you must give it in return as well.
That's a human thing.
I don't know if it's a forest thing where you expect kindness without. But I also realize that you are likely grieving right now. So.
Is there something that we can do? Do you remember where you left him? It's probably a very dumb question, but it's a good one. Did you not realize that you were in a maze? I feel like we're being set up. That's all. That's the reason that I am feeling a little suspicious and not chatty with you.
Well, she said her life partner was drawn inside from the outside. Drawn by some singing? Is that what you said, Ulaleth?
That's right.
Right. So this is the farthest you've been in. Isn't that right?
This is... yes.
I'm going to roll for insight.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we've done this before, but I just want to make sure. 23. Damn. This die is killing it.
Yeah. From her body language and inflections, you can tell that she seems to be telling the truth.
Well, I retract my rudeness.
I appreciate that.
I didn't say I was sorry. I said I retract, meaning I won't be rude anymore. But
And I appreciate that.
I do care
See?
for your life partner being gone. That is stressful and hard, and I don't deal with, of course, psychological pains of losing a loved one, but I can understand.
The maze.
I mean, Abel lost all of his loved ones, like you and everyone else.
Yes, well, the other two are taking it out on me like I had some choice in the matter. And there's nothing I could do, especially at the being a child when it happened.
Sure. Maybe something will happen that will make them understand that you obviously had no choice. Not so sure about the little one, but I'm sure Castolas will come around. And especially Scald when she stops sleeping.
That's right.
We're
Abel's
just
gonna put his
dragging
arm.
Scald.
Oh, yeah, we're just. Jesus. There's a lot of roots on this ground. Abel puts his left hand like on Ululeth's shoulder.
Don't blame yourself. I realize you were a child, not much older than I was. I have to ask, though. You did know I existed, right?
Yes, I was there for your birth.
I mean, that's a lot to take in, Abel, too.
Right. Well, we should probably go before Ms. and Cal think we can't see them.
Speaking of Ms. and Cal, I have dragged Ms. If he's willing.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
As far down this path as we can make it.
Honestly, Miz would just like follow you if you just started walking. He might look back at the portal like, are they coming? But I mean, Castolas is going this way, and I mean, Cinder's with him, right? It's fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Cinder could keep them safe. I'm curious where this goes.
I imagine Ululeth, Abel, and Syndra probably appear as you guys round that first corner.
Okay, cool. Oh, there they are. So slow. Ululeth.
I mean, it gave you and I some time to. I feel like we don't really get a whole lot of time to get to know each other, Castolas. I mean,
We don't.
I've been with Syndra and Skuld and Abel for a long time, but I mean, we got to get to know each other. We're going to be part of a crew, right?
I am on your crew, yes.
Yeah. So we're yeah,
we're friends.
yeah, we're friends.
Yes.
Friends.
So, did your mother try to eat you? Is that true?
No, not at first. It wasn't until I made this so I made this thing that was like catapults. It's like far more effective than a catapult, and I used it to fling our former leader 90 meters away. 300 meters away. 300 meters away, and he died. So I took the spot of leader, and my mom tried to kill me. My brother tried to kill me. My best friend tried to kill me. Everyone tried to kill me. And it got not worth wasn't worth it to stay around. Also, I killed most of them in self-defense, kind of. But
so self-defense. Was there a reason that you flung him with the catapult? Or was that just for fun?
No, I did it because I wanted to be in charge because everyone else was just stupid. Would you trust a bunch of stupid goblins to be in charge of your society?
Probably not, Ms. No, but I do trust one stupid goblin to be in charge of our boat.
Who is he? I'll kill him.
It's you.
Oh.
And then I just pat him on the head.
I'm clipping that right now.
I'll fucking kill that guy.
Look, Syndra and Abel are back. I think.
Hi, Abel. You doing okay over there, buddy?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Sorry. I'm getting quite tired of this forest, you could say. This is a maze in more ways than one.
I'm gonna need to go for a swim after this. I have been so foresty for so long.
I've never been swimming before.
I'll teach you how to
Abel,
swim, Abel.
we've done a lot of
surprising.
work on a boat. How have you not gone swimming before?
I'm terrified of
you
the ocean,
don't-
Miss.
Well, you don't really get.
Is that why you always try to throw me in it? Because I can swim.
It's
Cinder,
why I
can you
always
swim?
tend to the mast, because it's the center of the ship. Deep
Hey, well,
water
you should
freaks
really
me
learn how
out.
to swim in case you fall overboard. That's not okay. Anyway, let's handle the matter at hand first.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, found the dead end. Man, I find every single dead end.
No, you're just being thorough. You're just making sure you're not missing anything. It's fine.
Encouragement from Ms. Willileth. Look how nice he's being.
Ooh la la.
Abel.
Sindra says, like sarcastically under her breath. She's walking by.
You should try it sometime. Willileth, say Ms. He might like it.
You might like it too much.
She feels awkward, but she goes, Miss.
What's up?
Oh, look at that. He answered.
Now say something nice. Say something nice.
Sindra.
Oh no, give
Slow
him this.
down.
Give him this.
Rude.
And I
He gives Uleth a gold.
I guess since the group was kind of chatting, Sindra did like levitate to move a bit faster, and then just kind of went along the rest of the pathway down or south, and she heard them talking within the distance. And then as she found like an opening, she turned back around and sarcastically was like, "Ooh la la," to like get the group's attention.
Oh.
So you hear in the distance like Sindra's getting attention.
Oh. Look at Ulileth. They're giving you so much attention. It's like you're part of the family now. Look how nice they're being with you.
Ooh
See?
la la.
You're gonna get your life partner back. You've made some friends. You've made a brother. You've had a big day.
This is
And I land on my feet on the ground.
jarring, to say the least, but it's better than previously.
Handling this social dynamic has been a maze in itself. Am I right, sis?
That is true.
God damn. Umberly damn.
Did we make it?
I don't know.
There's an opening here.
What do we see?
A big tree.
So it's creepy creeps forward.
You come out. You hear a waterfall. And you hear singing and laughter.
Oh?
And you see up ahead is some smoke rising over some trees, but you're not quite able to see what's on the other side yet.
I can hear the singing.
You know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I would consider myself an expert.
Huh. Well, we should go. Hurry.
I'm following you, Abel. This is your thing.
Yeah, no, Abel is
Abel, wait.
starting to run. Pick up speed.
Wait, Abel, wait.
What?
Abel.
I go and touch him with bark skin.
He
Nice.
through his skin and through like the hair on his arms, the texture on his skin starts to protrude and turn into this like grayish brown bark. And as he's starting to gear up and beginning to run, you see that his body is like wanting him to run on all fours. And he starts to like kind of gear up to do so.
As Syndra hits him with the bark skin, I'm gonna like slap the back of his calf with heroism as well.
Okay.
You see him just kind of like almost like in a way flex, like physically, like he's starting to like get more animalistic.
I'm just gonna hold me a firebolt. in case anything. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna let Abel just run in. I have nothing to give him, but I'm going to hold an action with a firebolt, and if anything tries to hurt Abel, I want to fire it off.
Okay. All right. Ulaleth is running either ahead or with you. What are you doing, Abel?
He's running full speed, so it's 40 feet. We're not in initiative right now, but he's going to run up and basically, like an animal would, go up to it and perceive what's happening as he's running.
Okay. So as soon as you round these trees, at this point, you're able to see ahead of you a large cauldron on a fire. It's bubbling and smoking. And around it are 3 hags dancing and kind of singing. And you see not far from the cauldron, you can't tell if dead or unconscious on the ground, but you do see a furbolg. And as you do, so does Ulaleth. And she screams, Valrona! And at that moment, all 3 of these hags turn and look at you, and they all let out a screech.
Great job alerting them.
And that is where we were going to end tonight.
Oh, heck.
PPK.
I just did that. I don't want to do it again.
Oh. True.
This one was neat. I liked this.
Agreed. This was a good one.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Good. I was hoping the maze wasn't too much.
Nah, my brain just was like,
Oh, that was clever.
is it perseverance or is it or am I missing something awful? Well done. Yeah, well done, Zach, for crafting
Thank
that
you.
wonderful maze. That got us here.
Yeah, that was really
And,
cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if anybody couldn't tell, that was definitely inspired by the Lost Woods in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I was going to say it's very Lost Woodsy.
I've never played Ocarina of Time.
Oh, yeah, there's a part where you reach these really tiny rooms. It's more cubic, it's more grid-like than this was. But all 4 rooms go to another room, and you can't tell where you're going. So,
Well, 3 of them lead back to the start,
Oh, yeah,
and one
3
of them
lead
leads
back to the
onwards,
start.
and there's visual and
Right.
auditory cues to follow the correct
Right.
path.
Yeah,
But we just trial and errored it.
yeah, exactly.
We just
we hit every
threw Miz
single.
through them.
Yep, we
No,
fell down the
we
tree,
skipped
hitting every
some.
branch.
We skipped some after Ms. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but after Ms. was like, "No, we just do the farthest away from where we started, and it's fine." And that
You figured it out.
Great. I'm very excited.
Ms.
I think
has a
this is
17
the-
intelligence or something. I don't know. Fun.
I just really like calling. I liked the part about calling you a dumb goblin, and then Ms. being like, "Who is it?" And I was like, "It was you."
There's
and then
only
he just
one
like
goblin I'm gonna
melts.
trust. Who is he? I'll
That
kill
was
him.
Watching Ms. just like no was the cutest
That
thing.
was
It was
super
great.
cute.
It's
Who is he? I'll
me.
kill him. It's you. It's you.
It's you. Oh, yeah. As long as Ms. doesn't try to stab me, we'll be fine. What was your favorite part, Zach?
My favorite part? Oh, man. Y'all picked on Ulalith so much.
I know. I felt kind of bad about it, but I feel like Calsolis is just like given their family background, Calsolis understands being excommunicated, but generally just for like a reason and not like, oh, we had too many kids. So Calsolis is just like, what?
Oops, 3 kids.
Why are you just like this, you know? And then like Ulalith was kind of snarky in the beginning, and after that it was just
Not to you guys. She was never snarky to you guys.
I thought for some reason that she was snarky towards us, like being
Ms.
present in the home.
No. She
Ms.,
rushed in
was-
because her significant other had walked into this place
Ooh.
and got like separated and lost, and she was trying to find people to help her, and so she burst in like, nobody wants to help me.
And here we have a really great.
Abel immediately jumps in and is like, no, I'll help you. And she's been, to Miz's perception, which is, as we've stated, he's only able to really process one emotion at a time. To Miz's perception, she's getting help and she's being very ungrateful for it, to the way he sees it, because she's just, I mean, she's grieving and scared and concerned. But Miz sees it as, we're helping her. Why is she still complaining and being bitchy? Come on. This is the family that abandoned my friend. I don't like them already.
Oh, Paradise RPG!
Welcome in, Paradise!
Thank you so much for that raid.
Hey!
So nice to see you guys again. Thanks for coming in and raiding.
Yeah, welcome
to Paradise RPG.
Hello, friendos.
We love
Glad
you.
to have you.
No kidding.
Yes. We were just talking about our favorite parts of the campaign today, because we just finished up like a maze kind of episode.
Super
So
cool.
lovely to have you guys. Shout out to the
Very
Paradise
exciting.
RPG. Honestly, though, we've been friends with them for about a year now, so it's
No
so
kidding.
exciting to see you guys again.
Yeah.
One of our first friends on Twitch, I feel like.
Yeah, some of our first friends.
Yeah. Oh, the
We
shout out.
love our
Nice, very
first
cool.
friends.
Yeah.
Love those beans.
What was Miz's favorite part?
Miz's favorite. Okay, well, Miz's favorite part was
Or Dylan's.
Calstolas saying that
Oh.
he's the only goblin that she would trust, or they would trust. Sorry. My favorite part is just how much role play we all got in throughout this entire thing. Like there was not like one moment we're all sitting around talking where we were like wandering through this place and using it as time to get to know each other. Not so much get to know each other, but have like Miz has never had one-on-one with Calstolas yet, and that was fun. And Syndra getting to like Ululek getting sassy with Syndra, and Syndra's like, I haven't been rude to you once yet, but now I'm gonna be rude because you were rude to me, bitch. It was just the constant role play while going through this maze was, I think, my favorite part of tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
That's kind of why I made it the way I did it, because I was like, this will be a great time for them to just talk.
And I think the question we're all asking is the maze a metaphor? Is it a metaphor for navigating these tough situations with family, friends?
Okay, well, good night. No, just
I'm not asking that question at
Sometimes
all.
the portals lead other. No, I'm just kidding. But
We
Sentry's
all
on
continue talking, and he's just in the background, like creating the lines on the map.
Where this
It
portal
has
goes
to
over
mean
here.
this.
This one goes over here, and Ululek.
I think that was my favorite part. Oh, ooh,
I think that should be the raid phrase.
phrase.
That was my favorite. My
gonna
favorite
type
part
it
was
up.
something very small. It was when we were kind of like across portals, and Sumner had indicated that like that was the first Ululeth moment was like, you hear this across the forest, Ululeth, and then it just started from there. And I'm sad Ash didn't get to see it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's when I was catching up to her, telling my nothing story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to cram in 20
great.
years of lost family time with every moment with her. So.
Ululeth, yes, we love the raid phrase. Nice.
Ululeth. Thank you for spelling it in a way that makes sense.
Yes, that was my concern. I was like, how are you going to do Ululeth with like the infliction? Because the infliction's the whole thing. Nailed it.
so
Absolutely
funny.
nailed it.
Too good.
Ooh.
Well,
Laleth.
we are going to be raiding.
I'll let you do that, but I had one more part, but go ahead.
You want me to start the raid, but you have something else to say?
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say I like it because I love roleplay so much with you guys, and like I like the it felt really empowering to start like running, and you guys were like buff like really quickly.
Right?
That was really neat because I was gonna run in on all fours, and you started throwing all of these like animal like stuff that really fed into my animal theme. That just worked really well, and I loved just the feeling of like going in as like this gigantic like bear of a person.
I loved the image when you said you got on all fours. I was like, I love this. He's like I
Fucking going in.
literally visualize like straight laced, backs like good posture, able, like just eventually getting on all fours. And then there's like Miz, like little pitter pattering feet, like I'm coming too.
I'm coming too. I'm here. I'm the smartest out of all of us.
I'm the smart one.
I'm the
know
And the
that.
dagger
Right.
into a boomerang.
So who are we raiding, Jen? Sorry to interrupt
We got
you.
the initiative order live over there.
Hey,
So-
lovely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So figure we can go say hey to them. I'll start the raid if it worked. I don't know if it did. I did it
It
on my
did.
phone.
Look at
Okay,
you.
sweet.
Sanders Untold, thank you for that tier 1 gifted sub.
Hey,
thank you.
so nice of you.
Fresh. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Bye.
Bye, friends.